Welcome to the third annual GLASapalooza.
Para sa'yo, pagmamahal na walang katapusan. Dahil sa'yo merong pangarap, mamahal ko sa'yo'y tapat. Para sa'yo, pagmamahal na higit pa sa sapat. Gagawin ko ang lahat para lang sa'yo sintan. Basta't nandito ka, ako'y liligaya.
I'm a chemical engineering major, so I'm doing GLAS because I just want to be more aware about diversity and how I could bring that into the workplace.
And because I am interested in community organizing and also building coalitions with other marginalized people, this course has really taught me how to dig deep and to find the research, how to conduct the interviews, and in order to have some type of back knowledge before I trying to pursue a solution.
I feel as if without this class, I wouldn't have realized all the social injustices that America doesn't really talk about in the news or in society. And especially with the Asian American community, I feel like it's a community that needs to be more comfortable in talking about themselves and to communicate their ideas with other people.
Over 100 years, you got to see a lot of different ways that different ethnic groups interacted and kind of like didn't interact with different parts of the city. And it was just interesting to kind of gain a different view as to like a more non-traditional story that was being told about the people that lived in the city of Chicago.
Taking this class really got me to people with what is really happening in the city, which a person who lived in the suburbs, I was not afforded that kind of experience. So that was super cool.
For me, I learned more about like Asian Americans in America and how in the future it might impact our generation to come and like the things that Asian Americans faced in our country before. And I think it's really important when it comes to employment and like identity in the future for like Asian Americans.
I found a lot more about history and like how impact or like how colorful the cultures are that they come from and the struggles that they face to come here and make a life here. And I have more value for that and I have more appreciation for it.
I'm biology pre-med, but I'm also an Asian woman, and the impact that this had on me personally was it opened my eyes to a lot of the issues that surround us. And you know, no discipline is apart from itself. So you know, I can totally imagine, you know, if I were able to practice medicine, going through these kind of situations and having patients or having coworkers, and knowing how important these issues are. They're not just, you know, issues for other people to deal with. They're something that affect the community as a whole.
I'm a finance major, and the reason why I wanted to become a financial advisor is just to help people who went through the same financial struggles that I have. And the reason why I took this class is basically to become a better organizer, right? To make that impact in my community and break that network and barriers just to help people, you know?
And after doing this project this year, I can see myself doing graphic design work with like the Asian American narrative, which is something that's really close to me.
As far as just giving people knowledge and information about things, overall it just helps in everyone's decision-making process and allows for everything to be more clear to everyone. Because, you know, if people don't know about things, then it's easier for people to basically take advantage of that.
We've been making strides to connect with international students because we feel like international students also need community and a sense of connection, but also non-Asian students as well. Again, having a sense of community, having a sense of support is important. It's important for student success. And also for non-Asian students, I feel like they get a good sense of what Asian American students and Asian students encounter.
At the end of the semesters, a lot of students actually say that this is the first time they have felt affirmed and validated.
Araw-araw ikaw ang gusto kong kasama. Hay ko'y kumpleto na tuwing nandito ka. Sa tabi ko, aking giliw, di pa din ako makapaniwala. ng dati kong pangarap, katotohanan na. Ikaw ang tanging inspirasyon, at basta't nandito ka, ako'y liligaya. Dahil sa'yo